June 12th marks the third anniversary of the tragedy which occurred at the Pulse nightclub. The events surrounding that night were horrific for everyone involved. Many of the brave first responders who answered the call that night have forever been affected by what they experienced. The emotional and mental impact of what first responders witness can be heavy. It is so important for agencies and the individual officers to not only remain in good physical health, but to maintain and support their well-being as well. We've had officers take their own lives because of mental trauma and post-traumatic stress, or have considered taking their life. It is a subject I am extremely passionate about after what I experienced on December 4th, 2013, when I was struck by a vehicle while riding my police motorcycle. I was ejected and landed on my head at over 50 miles an hour. For almost 4 years, I struggled with physical and mental injuries. With assistance from Wounded Officers Initiative and a local counseling service, I gained the willpower and determination to return to full duty. And although I will never be at 100%, I have learned to manage my injuries through gym training, eating healthy, and encouraging other fellow officers in their wellness journeys. Here at Sanford Police Department, we recently conducted a mandatory stress management and mental trauma training for all of our sworn officers and some civilian employees. The purpose of the training is to assist officers in recognizing signs and symptoms of stressors, which can impair their overall well-being.
So over my 20 years of law enforcement, I've had the opportunity to respond to and to see other officers respond to very dynamic, rapidly evolving situations where clearly stress was a player in their lives. When I became a police officer, asking for help was stigmatized. And so I perceived my role as a command staff officer to be destigmatization of this idea of asking for help when you're being impacted by stressors that you simply can't control. The reality is that our police officers are responding on a regular basis to things that people shouldn't have to see. And at the end of the day, when they go home to their families, we want to make sure that they're not carrying those bags with them and they're not afraid to ask for external resources to help them through whatever they may be struggling with.
Through efficient management techniques, officers can make healthier choices for their mind and body.